Hey everyone, thought I'd go for sort of a casual stream today. I miss streaming, so here we are. But I've been playing a lot of Snap, and there's always some really funny moments that just get lost, and that's a real shame. Here I'm using my Agatha deck. I built this, and it is all about ramping, getting Agatha out early, and then also using that to play down big, hulks and stuff. It actually runs High Evolutionary with only 2 vanilla cards. We are using Shocker, who will always hit Agatha, which is great, and we are using Hulk, just as another big play. It's a very straightforward deck, which, it needs to be for Agatha to play it properly. It also runs Null, which is just kind of a nice backup, because Agatha will throw herself into Death's Domain if you do not stop her. Ooh. Okay, Sinister London. That means on turn 4 we will have 6 energy, so Agatha will play herself. It really comes down to whether or not Agatha decides to play herself into Sinister London, which would be great, or into Tarnax 4, which is the new location for today, which would turn into a different 6-drop, which maybe would be fine. Like, most 6-drops are pretty strong, but still. Native Leader would also be fine. It's just kind of whatever. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's snap on this. Climbing with this deck is really just about being able to snap well, right? Like, obviously, you don't have a ton of input when it comes to game actions, but you can mitigate your losses and maximize your gains, so. This is really just a warm-up because I have a infinite conquest going right now with Agatha with this exact same deck. And I just wanted to get the dust off before I jumped into that. I'm in the 3rd. I think I've finished the first 2. Yeah, I finished the first 2 battles. And, well. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so does transforming give you the ETB as well? So that's like double ETBs. Okay, Tarnax seems pretty cool. I hadn't really thought about it. Huh. Very, very cool. I think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing here. One of the fun things about Electro in this is that, especially this double Electro, awesome, is that we can actually take advantage of this excess energy, right? Oftentimes you play Electro and you just get more energy than you can spend, and it's irrelevant because, well, you can only play 1 card. But it actually is relevant to have that extra floating energy for Hulk, which is nice. Sweet. Yeah, no, that checks out. Cool. Alright. Let's switch over to Conquest. I already got the exclusive card, which is I was really pushing for. I've never gotten the exclusive card before. And, let's see if I lose the steam and don't get my, wish me luck. Battle 3. Alright. I've actually found this has been really fun mode. I didn't play much Conquest at first. That brutal. But I found I was losing a lot of cubes by snapping into things that I thought I was going to win and then losing, and it was really dissatisfying. And here I can have a lot better, snap discipline and trying to learn something about my opponent's deck before I go off. What do they have here? After you play your next card, you give it +2 power. Do I risk the extra cube or do I just leave now? My deck's not doing anything yet. It doesn't have a good turn 3 play. I'll let them take it.
Escaped. Behold my creations.
Ooh, Altar of Death. Okay. We might actually end up in a really strong position and then just have Aggie throw. We do have Null in hand, though, which could get really strong. Assuming we can cheat out Agatha soon enough that we have control back. Oh, that's two bad locations. Quantum Realm was possibly the worst because Altar of Death, that's fine. I have null, but Quantum Realm, if Agatha gets shrunk to a 2, that's just... Yeah, okay. But, luckily, Agatha knows what she's doing. Goodbye, Quantum Realm. Okay, Gambit's been a weird include. This deck used to run Negasonic, and then they nerfed her. I don't care what anybody says. And now Gambit's sort of been the replacement, which is a pretty fun one because sometimes that just removes Agatha. If you can't cheat her out, take control some other way. That works for me. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do I snap off that? Oh, they do like destroy, but it did cost them 10 power, so that's something. Huh. If they have things like Wolverine or like Arnim Zola, they can still win this with Altar of Death in play. Oh, and I can't. I didn't get any ramp except for magic, which means, yeah, we're turning off Limbo. So Agatha's gonna play herself and just die, whereas my opponent probably has a chance at. I'm revealing first, and I am ahead currently. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna leave until they snap. So they've got a big Deadpool, but they can't do anything with it. If they have Arnim Zola, what's that do for them? Lets them move Venom over, win Altar of Death, win Altar of Death. If they have Nimrod, that wins them for them too. They're not snapping, but they also might not be snapping because they think I have a plan. I need to do it for the scouting, I think. I need to sacrifice the 2 cubes to learn. Oh, they did retreat later. I've never used retreat later. That's so funny. Okay. Huh. Huh. Alright, let's go. Do they have Nimrod? Do they have Arnim Zola? Maybe to both accounts. We don't know yet. Ah. If I learned the answer to one of those questions, I think those 2 cubes would have been worth it. Which is like part of Conquest I never really got when I first played it. It's cool. It's a cool game. Okay, Shocker on 2 is good. We don't have a turn 3 play, though, unfortunately.
This land is always changing.
Interesting. This gives us a chance to learn something new. Next card I play becomes a demon. Next turn will be turn 4. That's great, actually. That means we're going to get rid of our High Evolutionary. Which is, like, fine. It's 2 better, but still, it's better than nothing. Okay. Turn 5 if we play Agatha. One of the things I love about Agatha is that if your goal is not to get rid of her, the fact that she plays your game is you can mitigate that downside as much as you need. Like that's not that hard. The benefit is that she's in your hand. So, oh, Weird World didn't mess me up. My deck revolves around Agatha, and I have her, right? Stuff like that. Ooh, is that my opponent's Taskmaster? Huh. So I'm running a Taskmaster. Ooh, and we're moving into Mindscape. Okay, so they've been drawing my cards. I've been drawing their cards. Death is not online. You could play a Death for 6, and that would be fine. You could play a Null if it got big enough, or a Carnage, but I think my hand is better than theirs. I mean, I think my hand is worse than theirs. I think I snap on this, actually. Let's get an extra cube on them. I might lose this, I don't know, but... I think I'm giving them a bad hand that they can't win with. That's their null, but what's their null gonna do? If they Arnim Zola their own null, that's 8 in 2 locations. What else could they have? We know they can play just 12 in one location. 12 in Mindscape's not big enough. That's 16. 12 in Asgard is... I'd have to beat a 15. And then Arnim Zola would give them 2 8s. Which means I'd have to beat 11 in mid. That's probably my best play, is just to try and beat like a 15 in mid. Can I do that? Let's see. How much does this add up? Oh, that's not enough. I thought I had more. I was thinking this was a 2 for some reason. 5. That's only adding. That's only bringing up to 12. Oh, not 12. 14. I guess I could go for Weird World. If they play in there, then I need to beat a 16, which I can't do. Let's go for it. I don't think I have this. Is that the Arnim Zola? Is that big enough? I don't think that's big enough. Did I do my math wrong? No, that is big enough. Yeah, they do beat me here. Oh, no, that's only 11. Yeah, no, I got that. I intentionally didn't destroy anything. I almost played the Venom or the Gambit. And if the, Gambit hit null or something, that's great. But otherwise, I'm just making them bigger. The more power null has... I love doing null Arnim Zola. I think it's so fun. You're trying to get null as big as possible so that when you Arnim Zola, you're doubling its power, right? It's really fun. But really hard to pull off, I find, consistently. That's why I actually started using Agatha in the first place. I find out Agatha made my deck really consistent because your deck is slightly thinner, which is awesome. Except that, well, this is a good hand, actually. I got Shocker, I got Electro, and then I can go directly into Agatha Taskmaster from there. It's really solid, as long as I don't draw anything to mess me up. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is good. Shocker and Electro aren't bad tempo either. They're like perfectly reasonable cards. Electro, not so much. Shocker? Yeah, well, I mean, Shocker's vanilla, right? Like, they're supposed to be strong enough tempo-wise. This is great. If we go up to 4 cubes... Yeah, let's go for it. I know we're in Infinite, I should be cautious, but I feel really strong about this hand. We haven't seen a Shang-Chi from our opponent yet, which is the biggest, problem for our deck. That said, they might have one. A lot of Destroy decks do use Shang-Chi to get a few extra points in their null, so it's entirely possible. They didn't play Hulkbuster into, a Deadpool or anything, so that's... Oh, interesting. Now, the worry I have here is, do I want to Arnim Zola? Because I always want to Arnim Zola. It's fun, but I know that my opponent has null. So, it might not be worth it. They might not have drawn their null, but... Fast. Okay, so... That puts Deadpool at a starting point of 3. Puts Null at a starting point of 3. Okay, I can see the logic to Bast. That's cool. I think we just tempo... We want to play our Taskmaster, get it as big as we can, because it's going to actually be absorbing all 17 of this. That's pretty nice. Do I play it here? I don't know if I want to consolidate my power or not. That might be risky. Carnage, okay. So I think my opponent's going to go for a null. That is expected. Null's getting big. So I think we just play Null, right? If my opponent plays Null, they win one location, and then I flip the other location back. Is there anything they can do that's better than that? I don't think so. I think we win this. Have I played my Null yet? Do they know I have one? Yeah, I don't know if they knew I had one that whole time. It doesn't come up that often. It's just sort of like a weird backup plan. I really like the inclusion of the deck. Where it used to be the main plan, right? That was like the initial seed for the deck. It was the whole point, but... Whew! Alright. Battle 3. How many battles are in Infinite? I'll pick those up later. Let's keep going. We haven't seen Limbo. I mean, we have seen Limbo. We haven't seen Legion really do much in these decks, but a lot of potential there. They also fit into a good spot in the deck. This deck really wants to have nothing that's 3 or less other than ramp tools so that you don't accidentally play one of those instead. And then 4 also you'd rather not. Yes, we have High Evolutionary, but usually we don't play them. But if we do, it's not the end of the world. On 5, we should be playing Agatha by then anyway, which means you're almost never going to be having Agatha make the decision of a 5-cost card in your hand. So it's a really good spot for us 5. Same thing with 6, but 5s can do some interesting things that 6s can't. Like if you wave on 3, then you Agatha on 4, and then you can play something on 5, right? For example. So we know nothing about our opponent. We got to make sure that we are approaching cautiously, learn some things, scout, be responsible. Shocker open. That's probably irrelevant because of wave, but we might play Magic instead of wave, right? So the Shocker's still really good. Ooh, Bar Sinister. Huh. We're turning that off, but they might get it. If they get it, that could be good for us. Because if they're playing a 3-drop in a Bar Sinister, they're just going to flood with something not great. They're wasting Nebula to Vormir. Okay. Yeah, this is better for us. We don't want... Our opponent can probably make more use out of Limbo than we can. High Evo and Vormir would have been great. There's a very good chance that Agatha throws herself into Vormir. There it is. Now, let this go. We might get... If we top deck Arnim Zola, we play Arnim Zola on 6, and then we play Taskmaster... Or we play... Let me try that again. If we top deck Null, we play Null on 6 and Arnim Zola on 7. And I don't know why I'm not connecting to the game. My internet has failed. What? Oh, no. Reconnect to game. Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Okay. That was turn 5. We're still in it. Whew. Okay. They play Medusa. Okay, interesting. And Polaris. Okay. Agatha dies. Dead. Which, if we top deck Null, is awesome. It's not awesome. I think we just lose this then, in that case. Yeah, we just retreat. Okay, that was our scouting round. We know that they've got Echo. We know that they've got Miss Marvel. We know they got a little bit of move interesting with Polaris and Jeff. Escaped. I want to learn more about their deck before I make any big snaps, but don't know how much space we really have to do much more learning. Did they learn anything about mine? They didn't learn you have Agatha, although it's kind of obvious. Or did they? No, they did. No, they did learn we have Agatha. I played it directly into Vormir, right? Of course. Medusa, such a weird include. I guess they're just going for tempo. Carmartage. Huh. I don't know if that's useful for me or not. It does mean that if I play something into Camartage, Arnim Zola could hit, like, the squirrel and... Oh, never mind. There goes that idea. There goes Central Park. I don't have a lot that can take advantage of Camartage. So... yeah. Iron Lad, what do we see? Echo. That's fine. I don't have any ongoings that matter. Hulk used to be an ongoing, but isn't anymore. Null is an ongoing, but isn't strong enough to matter in this game. And it's when you play, right? Yeah, so even if I do, like... I don't know. I haven't snapped. I don't know what they could possibly have. If they have, like... Ms. Marvel, that's only +5 in Camartage. Gamora? Okay, that's pretty strong. I'll give them that. That's a lot. Huh. If we assume they play like Ms. Marvel in the mid, and then they have a few extra energy to do whatever else they want with, that does give them a pretty strong hold on every location. I would love to play... They're going to be able to flip Los Diablos base, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll take the 2. I'll take the 2. We can make it back from 2. That's okay.
Escaped.
Behold my creations.
I say these have not been funny. Oh no, not the peak. Peak's really bad. I mean, Arm Soul's at least a 0-6. That's something, I guess. And when Agatha plays herself, she's gonna be a 6. Nope, I'm out. Not doing it. I know I can't win that. If I had like Null in hand or something, that's maybe. But nope. This is what makes this version of the game really interesting. It's like I can just say no. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna retreat on this. Let's try this again. Let's get a better location for me. Oh. Huh. My hand looks good. If I hit Taskmaster, that is bad. Anything else though is really strong. I think I'm gonna snap here. I need to try and get behind that 8 ball. Is that what that saying means? I don't know. All right. Let's go. This is very good. Very, very good. Shocker even can hit my Hulk. Beautiful. Where do I put them, though? Let's throw them over here in case there's, like, some location that's going to mess us up. Beauty. Jeff is fine. White Hot Room. I cannot do anything with that, I don't think. What's nice about Wave here, though, I think, is that I can Wave now, then I get to play whatever I feel like for 4, and then on turn 5 I can play Hulk. I'm not growing my Hulk because I'm spending exact energy, but that's okay. Ooh.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh, I don't think I've seen the Peach Momoko Storm. That's rad. Okay, we don't play Hulk because Hulk is actually 5 cost. I think we play Arnim Zola. Is that a Juggernaut that we see on the opposing side? It won't hit us because we're playing Arnim Zola, right? It's Dr. Doom. Oh, interesting. Huh. Did not expect that. They only have so much time to actually... I think I just win this. But they're sticking in, which is nice. Iron Lad. Okay, that's interesting. Not very interesting, though. And then Echo. Huh. Maybe I should have played Hulk in mid. They leave. Okay, cool. We're back in it. Ooh. Okay, that was just a connection issue. Okay. I thought they were hesitating, deciding whether I wanted to concede or not. It would be really surprising if they did after winning 3 games and losing 1. But Starlight Citadel, that one's okay. I always confuse that one with Adelon, and this is the one that's fine. Starlight Citadel rarely is a big deal. Okay. Electro Mojo World is fine. Maybe I can Magic or Legion away Mojo World. I think my opponent is better at filling it than I am. Isle of Silence again shouldn't be a huge deal. We don't have, like, just don't play Null there. Oh, right, also Starlight Citadel is going to change where things are. Oh, or it won't. Interesting. Huh. Are they going to shore up their own flooding, or are they going to let it just fall? That is very interesting. Miss Marvel doesn't work if you don't have somebody there. Huh. Very weird. I don't know if I can win this. I think if I get like a... I really don't know, actually. Mojo World is scary for me. If my opponent plays 2 things in Mojo World, then they're going to win it by 100 and do the tiebreaker. If my opponent plays anything in Isle of Silence, they're going to probably win Isle of Silence. I can't play more than one thing. I think they have a guaranteed win here if they can play 2 cards. And their deck has proven to me that they can. I think I have to retreat on this. Also, they have they have Doc Doom. I forgot they have Dr. Doom. Yeah. No. This is a terrible terrible situation to stay in. Retreat.
Escaped.
Ooh. I don't know how many more escapes I have available. I haven't lost any that I haven't escaped from, which is a weird sentence, but...
Behold my creations.
Have I won any? No, I think the only one I won also, my opponent escaped. So, yeah. Fair enough, both ways. Superflow can either be great or be terrible. Agatha will play into Superflow, but... Alright. That should do the trick. 4 energy next turn, 4 cost Agatha. Very, very early Agatha out of the hand. Turn 3 Agatha, that is as good as you can get. Okay, Weird World. I think I'm going to snap on this. I want to get some cubes. If I lose here... You know what? Well played. Can't argue with that. Well played. I think I want my deck back. Are you sure? What if I get like... No, I can't even like Miss Marvel or anything. No, there's nothing I could do. Yeah, let's turn it off. Can I afford that space? 5, 6, 7. My hand sucks. Iron Lad. Medusa. Okay, that does nothing. Oh, and I didn't draw the Medusa. I drew from... Right, because I turned on... Whew. Okay. Interesting, interesting. This could be a very weird game. If I want it to be. Okay, let's go. Gamora. Yeah, that's... Gamora's way better than I give her credit for.
Wind, aid my hand.
Come on, hit that Gamora. Let's go. Ah! That was close. Alright. Interesting. Armzola could move something from Limbo, which I'm winning handily, into flooding. That's a pretty big risk, though. It's not a... Is it? Because I'm locked out. I think we have to do it. It's our only chance. Eliath. Oh, that saves against the Eliath, too. But magic's not good enough. Alright, I can't win. That's it. That's the game. Say GG to your opponent. Yep. Yep. Well played. Well played. And that's the end of my infinite run. It doesn't even show me where I left off. That was my 4th game, wasn't it? Yeah. So I would have had to beat that one and one more. At least it wasn't the, like, final match. I would have felt real bad if it was the final match. Alright. Well. Not very funny games, just, like, intense ones. Oops, that's not what I meant. Martyr, Jean Grey, Spider-Man 2099. I don't have any of those, but I don't know if I do think Spider-Man seems cool. And Jean Grey could be interesting, but... I'll save my keys. See what we can level up. Oh, not much. Wow. Oh, I only have 600 credits. That's why. I thought I just gained a bunch of credits. What are these worth if they're not credits? Wild. Well, let's do another on the ladder. Just for good measure.
Behold my creations.
Enjoy your 1 cube. Do they retreat? I just think it'd be really funny if they retreat. No, they didn't. Okay. It's not 1 cube. It's at least 2. Or -2, whichever. Okay. That's a little... That's fine, actually. Yeah, that's actually fine. I'm not doing anything with Shocker's ability until after turn 3 anyway, so... Newer dimension. Oh, not Bar Sinister. Okay. Oh, my opponent gets the benefit of newer dimension, not... Oh, that's funny. because of Lemuria, they played in your dimension twice, even though they played it before it was revealed. That's something. Oh, Bar Sinister, that's not good. Oh no. Well, at least they didn't play Rock Slide and Bar Sinister, which they very well could have. Oh, and I can't. Right. Neurodimension doesn't even help me. Okay. Huh. Alright. Neurodimension is so strong. I don't think I can win this. I don't think there's even really any hope. Yeah, it's a lot of energy. I mean, I have a lot of energy too, don't get me wrong, but I can't do anything with it. Can I do anything weird with Legion here? I don't think so. I just think this is funny. Also makes it slightly harder for them to win Bar Sinister from me, so maybe that's something, but probably not. Okay. I mean, my deck's only losing cards. They've already played Rockslide and Korg. Huh. I guess the question is, can they put 8 power in in left, I guess. Let's play Gambit. If this hits Mystique, that's a win. You're telling me there's a chance. Oh! No! No! What? And they played Artem's Ult. Why did they do that? I mean, it won them, but it doesn't win for them because they don't... Are they going to somehow... Oh, no. What? Ah! Ah. That was a trip. Holy crap. Okay. They have more power in left than I was calculating because of Mr. Negative, so that makes sense. Wow. Good night, everybody. That was... Okay.